Sam here is asking a question. He says, what should you prioritize as a small business, developing systems or waiting for an upturn in the economy as finances are tight? I want to just give my knee-jerk response to that in line with what you've said. You did say that the opportunity is there and we need to look for it. In my estimate, taking into account that there's so much pressure, whether it's from the tax man, whether it is from less disposable income in the market, whether it's from other constraints that have been imposed on the execution of your business because of COVID, no matter what, we are now in a situation where small businesses are being they have to be very precision in the way they manage the practice or the business, because margins are limited, things are tight, we don't have as much play in the system. So in my estimate, and I'm just going to give a knee-jerk reaction here to Sam, and that is that, as much as we may say, oh my goodness, spending a little bit on the system is actually, a little bit scary to do because, cash flow is tight, as we're discussing. But I can't see how a business is going to survive in the absence of a system. Of course, as long as it's the right system and we're not being foolish about it, I don't see how a business is going to survive in the absence of the right investment. So for me, this is a case of, when you look at the business arena today, it's a case of you either, if you can't take the heat, then get out the kitchen. If you can't make that little bit of extra investment, then might as well just fold and give up now, because there's no way you're going to be able to run a business effectively in the absence of a system. I mean, that's the extreme degree that I've gone to in working with small businesses and dialoguing with a lot of business owners. I see how meticulous management of margins, using correct data, monitoring actual data, not just listening to the rumor mill from the newspaper, but actually observing your own data points. This is the time when data is critical and monitoring your business with precision is critical for survival's sake. So it's hard to survive in the absence of the right systems, obviously at the right price point, smart investments.